Good morning, everyone. You may be seated. And I want to begin with apologies where I know we're supposed to begin almost an hour ago. I apologize. Was back at the Oval with some meetings and we went a little bit later than we should have. But again, my apologies. And it's just great to be here with you today. It's an honor to be here with some of the most influential leaders in the technology industry. And I truly mean that. First, I'd like to acknowledge Sandra Piccola from Google. Sandra, your advancements in artificial intelligence and your commitment to making technology accessible to all are truly remarkable. And it's remarkable what AI is doing. AI is capable of doing a lot of things, and we are looking at putting a little regulation on AI because it actually can do a lot of things. And and when I mean a lot of things, it actually can do a lot of things. If we don't put any kind of sort of regulation on it, there's no telling what could happen. But it goes to the remarkable work of the folks at Google and all the other AI folks. You've done a fantastic job on this. Next, I want to recognize Tim Cook from Apple. Tim, your dedication to privacy, security, and delivering innovative products continues to set the industry standard. And it really does. I mean, in this day of a big, significant online presence, there's always that risk of people who uh, wish you harm online have the access to that information. You know, the scammers out there, the people who are are using this information to no good. But you do a great job in setting the standards a little bit higher, and so I appreciate all that hard work. And finally, Satya Nadella from Microsoft. Satya, your leadership in cloud computing and AI is empowering businesses and individuals around the globe. And I will tell you, we use the cloud here a lot here at the Rogers White House. We use that a lot. And so it's remarkable how we're able to uh, do speech revisions, do schedule revisions. We could be on a trip, we could be on a foreign country, we could be anywhere and have the ability to update our schedules, update our speeches, and that's done through the cloud. And what a phenomenal uh, uh, advancement that is in technology. But together, each of you has significantly contributed to the tech landscape, driving innovation and progress. Today, we stand at a pivotal moment in history where technology is evolving at an unprecedented pace. The work being done by each of you and your teams is not only transforming industries, but also reshaping how we live, work, and connect with one another. The power of artificial intelligence, the capabilities of cloud computing, and the promise of new frontiers like the metaverse and quantum computing are just a few examples of how technology is pushing the boundaries of what's possible. These advancements are not just about creating new products or services, they are about solving some of the world's most pressing challenges. And I think about this coming from the aerospace side. You remember, if you follow space history like I do, I'm a big fan of the program, big supporter of it. But back in the Apollo moon landing days, and even you think about even in airline flight decks today, uh, they were all buttons and knobs, and it was a complicated process. Today, um, you go into a modern spacecraft, SpaceX or the Starliner or any of the other commercial spacecraft, it's all flat screen. You go into a commercial airliner, it's all flat screen, and that's all technology driven. You think about the advancements in technology and how it's contributed. Well, let's say the aviation safety. I know that there is a software program out there that when a pilot puts in the flight plan, it will show you where the turbulence is. You can be 5 or 10 miles ahead, or maybe sometimes even further than that, and it will show you where the turbulence is. I've been on an aircraft where the captains come back and said, or the commanders come back and said, hey, we're going to have turbulence here in about 10 or 15 minutes. And we sure did. We sure did. But the capability to do that has come through advancements in technology. Advancements in technology. You know, in some of the global challenges we're facing, climate change, for instance, requires innovative solutions that only the tech industry can provide, whether it's through developing renewable energy technologies, creating more efficient data centers, for using AI to optimize resource use. Your work is crucial in your fight against global warming. Companies like yours are leading the charge in creating sustainable technologies that reduce carbon footprints and promote environmental stewardship. Your efforts in developing electric vehicles, smart grids, and advanced battery technologies are paving the way for a greener future. And I'm just going to say this again, uh, the technology is out there, the technology is unfolding. And I'm not about to say here this morning that we're going to have. I'm not going to commit here this morning and say we're going to convert to all EV vehicles in 10 years, 20 years. There are some candidates out there who are saying they put a 20-year or 30-year stamp on it. My commitment to you and my commitment to the country is this: quite simply, we will convert over to these EV vehicles when we're ready, when the infrastructure is ready, when your companies have the technology available, it's been tested. When it's ready, we will convert, but not a day sooner. Cybersecurity is another crucial area, a critical area where your leadership is vital. As we become more interconnected, the need to protect your data, privacy, and infrastructure becomes paramount. Your commitment to advancing security measures and developing robust, resilient systems is essential to safeguarding your digital future. The rise of cyber threats requires constant vigilance and innovation, and your contributions in creating secure software, hardware, and networks are essential in this battle. And it really is. That's going to be, I think, the next battleground is going to be in the cyber arena. We've already had ransomware attacks that have happened throughout the country, throughout the world, and I believe that's going to be the next arena of battle, and we need to prepare for that. And you guys are doing a phenomenal job with that. I keep saying that, but you are leading the charge with this. You know, furthermore, the role of technology in education, healthcare, and economic inclusion cannot be overstated by providing tools and platforms that enable remote learning, telemedicine, and access to advanced financial services. You are breaking down barriers and creating opportunities for millions around the world. Education technology has opened the pathways for learning, making quality education accessible to students, regardless of their location. Innovations like adaptive learning platforms and virtual classrooms are revolutionizing how education is delivered. And it really is. I really think the birth of it came up during the pandemic. Did we have some growing pains? We absolutely did. But there are fantastic platforms out there, and not endorsing any particular platform, but there are platforms out there that enable a teacher to upload a lesson plan, to upload lessons, and students can log into their class, can come to their classrooms, log into the platform, get their lessons, and do their work. And what if let's say it's a bad weather day for like back in Texas when we do have that occasional snowstorm or generally an ice storm, a teacher can upload the lesson plans and a student does not miss a day of learning. That's how far we've come in technology. You know, in healthcare, the integration of technology is transforming patient care and medical research. Telehealth services are making healthcare more accessible, especially in remote areas, and advanced data analytics and AI are enabling early diagnosis and personalized treatment plans, improving patient outcomes and saving lives. Your work in developing wearable health devices, AI driven diagnostic tools, and digital health records is playing a pivotal role in advancing the healthcare industry. And it really is. I mean, I talked about this yesterday when I was talking about the economy. Um, Imagine, and there's a small town in southeastern Tennessee, remote town. It's probably 3 hours southeast of Nashville, remote part of the state. Not a whole lot there, but imagine having telehealth and the capability to have a doctor um, on online and be able to assist you. If the doctor's not available in the city, having that resource available via the internet or via an app is incredible. Economic inclusion is another area where technology is making a significant impact. By providing digital financial services, fintech companies are helping to bridge the gap for those who are unbanked or underbanked. Your efforts in creating secure and accessible payment platforms, microfinance solutions, and blockchain technologies are fostering financial inclusion and economic empowerment. Small businesses and entrepreneurs are benefiting from digital marketplaces and tools that allow them to reach new customers and scale their operations. We do have a responsibility with all this stuff that we talk about, and really, I think it's all it's endless. What we can do with the technology we have today is endless. But with that, with this great power that we have comes great responsibility. It's imperative that we address the ethical implications of our technological advancements, ensuring that AI is developed and used in a way that is fair, transparent, and accountable. It is a responsibility we all share. Inclusivity and diversity in tech are not just moral imperatives, but also drivers of better innovation and decision making. Your commitment to ethical standards, responsible AI development, and data privacy is crucial in maintaining public trust and fostering a positive social impact. And it really is. We got to be able to have that trust from the people in order to continue with this. And you know, I I have taught technology before. And and I even taught robotics at one time. And I used to tell the students, that the robot will do what you tell it to do, what you program it to do. AI is, I think, a step above that. You tell it what to do, it will do it, but it also, in some ways, thinks for itself. And so we have an incredible amount of technology available for us. So we just have to use it right. As we look to the future, the collaboration between the public and private sectors will be essential in addressing these challenges. Government policies and regulations must support innovation while ensuring ethical practices and protecting public interest. Your input and expertise are invaluable in shaping policies that promote technological advancements while safeguarding societal values, and it really is. I am confident that by working together, we can harness the power of technology to create a more just, equitable, and sustainable world. Your vision, your leadership, and dedication are the keys to unlocking its potential. The technological innovations emerging from your companies are not only driving economic growth, but also improving the quality of life for people around the globe. And I really want to thank you for your contributions, for being here today. And I really do. And let's think about how this all involved. And I want to think about back in the 1960s. President Kennedy, in a speech at Rice University, gave a goal for the American people to land a man on the moon and return him to the earth within a decade. 1961, actually May of 61, Rice University, Houston, Texas. The technology to do that had not been invented. Matter of fact, when he gave that speech, the United States had been in its space time was actually 15 and a half minutes. Think about that. your actual accumulative space time was 15 and a half minutes. And you have a president who said, we're going to land a man on the moon. We're going to do it within a decade. That started, you want to talk about a evolution in computing power and evolution in technology. Those 9 years were it. And so we can do the same thing here. We got so much more technology with us now than we did when President Kennedy gave us that goal of landing man on the moon. But I want to thank you for your contributions and for being here today. I look forward to the collaborative efforts and groundbreaking innovations that will emerge from our continued partnership. Together, we can create a future where technology serves as a force for good, improving lives and fostering prosperity for all. And I really thank you for your time. I really do. I look forward to the great inventions that come out. And I look forward to, on the education side, in the schools right now, we have your future scientists, your future engineers, and we're getting them ready for you to come work for you when they get of age and get out of college. So that's what we're doing here. That's the whole goal of our administration is education. I think that is so crucial, and we're doing what we can on the education side to promote that, ensuring that the students are being taught the things they need to learn, especially when it comes to the engineering technology side. Get that math and science down, but also the history and the past, and learn from our mistakes. That's one thing. That's one of the things we're working on, and getting them better educated so they come to you better equipped to do the things that we see that are impossible that will become possible. I thank you all. May God bless you. May God bless our troops, and may God bless the United States of America. Thank you all very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you.